Good evening, dear listener. As the night settles in, take a deep breath and relax. Let go of the day's worries and join me for a gentle story about finding time for yourself, no matter how busy life gets. Let's begin. In the heart of the ancient Arvander forest, where the trees towered like citadels and sunlight painted the forest floor in golden splashes, the elves lived in peace. Skilled warriors and artisans, they revered the forest and its magic, excelling in the arts of dagger, sword, and bow. Among them was a young huntress named Lyriel, whose sharp instincts and unmatched agility made her one of the finest trackers in her village. But peace rarely lasted in a world riddled with ambition and greed. One fateful winter's day, while hunting to provide for her family, Lyriel encountered a magnificent shadow wolf. The creature's eyes gleamed with unnatural intelligence, and its pelt shimmered like moonlight. Driven by necessity, she took aim with her bow and loosed an arrow straight into its heart. The wolf's dying howl shattered the air, rippling through the fabric of the forest like a warning. That night, as the snow fell thick and silent, an envoy of dark-cloaked figures appeared at her door. They were sent by Kalin, the prince of the Shadow Vale, an ancient elven kingdom hidden beneath the mountains, ruled by a magic older and darker than Arvandir's. Lyriel was dragged away, accused of killing one of the Shadowkin, beings bound to the magic of the Shadow Vale. Her punishment? To serve in Kalin's court until her debt was repaid. The Shadow Vale was unlike anything Lyriel had imagined. The towering obsidian spires, illuminated by eerie blue flames, pulsed with ancient magic. Kalin, the enigmatic prince, was a paradox, a warrior of unmatched skill and a ruler shrouded in secrets. Despite his sharp tongue and cold demeanor, his piercing silver eyes seemed to see through her every defense. Forced into servitude, Lyriel discovered a land on the brink of ruin. An ancient curse, born of betrayal and blood, had left the Shadow Vale vulnerable to monstrous wraiths that prowled its borders. The curse could only be broken by an ancient artifact, the Heart of Eternity, hidden deep in the lost ruins of Arvandir. Kalin offered Lyriel a choice: retrieve the artifact and earn her freedom, or remain bound to the shadows forever. Reluctantly, Lyriel agreed. She was paired with an elite team of warriors, including Kalin himself and a fiery elven blade dancer named Silas. Their journey would take them through perilous landscapes, the mist-shrouded marsh of whispers, the cavernous labyrinth of echoes, and the ruins of Arvandir's forgotten temples. As they faced countless dangers, a tenuous bond grew between Lyriel and Kalin. Beneath his cold exterior, she glimpsed a man burdened by the weight of his people's survival. And Kalin, in turn, began to admire Lyriel's unyielding spirit and fierce loyalty. The tension between them simmered, their stolen glances and heated arguments building into a chemistry as sharp as any blade. Throughout the journey, Lyriel was pushed to her limits. Kalin and Silas trained her relentlessly, honing her skills with daggers, swords, and magic. As her strength grew, so did her confidence. She uncovered a latent ability to command nature itself, bending vines and roots to her will. A gift that marked her as more than a simple huntress. But the closer they came to the Heart of Eternity, the clearer it became that betrayal lay ahead. Whispers of conspiracies plagued their journey. Some among their group were not who they claimed to be, and the curse's origins pointed to a far deeper connection between the Shadow Vale and Lyriel's own people. At the ruins of Arvandir, Lyriel faced her greatest trial. The Heart of Eternity was guarded by a corrupted guardian, a monstrous amalgamation of steel and shadow. As the artifact's magic tested her resolve, Lyriel had to confront the darkest parts of herself, her doubts, fears, and the truth of her bond with Kaelin. In a climactic battle, Larael and Kaelin fought side by side, their unity and trust forming a bond stronger than any curse. With her newfound powers and Kaelin's unwavering support, Larael claimed the Heart of Eternity, breaking the curse. The return to the Shadow Vale was bittersweet. The curse lifted, but the cost was great. Larael was free to return home, yet she found herself torn between her old life and the undeniable pull of the Shadow Vale and the man who ruled it. In the end, Larael chose the path of uncertainty and adventure. She stayed to help rebuild the Shadow Vale, becoming a symbol of unity between the two realms. And though their love was forged in shadows and steel, Larael and Kaelin vowed to walk together into the light.